MBs, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next happy edition of the No Gun Run. Many things have happened since we last met. We went to a club. We talked to a gentleman with an Australian accent, and we then we basically incapacitated everyone in sight, which was not the smartest thing to do. And now we're going to a place run by a man named Fingers, who was up here. Now, we've already visited Mr. Fingers, and we broke down his door. Now, having played this game before, I can tell you one thing that we could have done.
What do we got here? And you just the cutest thing. If you're looking for a release, I just might be your man.
Got an issue needs sorting out. Here to do that. So how about you fuck off, let me through, and no one will be the wiser.
So serious from the get-go? I was only joking. Sheesh. Fine. Let her through, Sludge.
You see, I don't even need to do that, because all I need to do is to jump up here.
Nothing special. I'm scared of your skinny ass.
You will be when every mock's in town descends on shit. Yeah. Twitty bird. You got a financial claim? Take it to court, you pussy. V, hey.
Hello? There's a line.
Oh, it's Judy.
You ain't cutting.
Sit your ass down and wait your
Hello,
turn.
Judy.
You know him? Heard some things, yeah. Like
So,
his hand sometimes slips.
So before we continue this, as I said before, we've actually met Mr. Fingers because we broke down his door, and we can probably do that again.
Glad to see a familiar face. I'm worried sick about her, V. Had no idea anything had happened. We'll find her. I know we will. After the heist, Evelyn holed up with the Mox for a while, right? That's right. So why the hell did she go back to Clouds?
Why'd you go back to Clouds?
Thought she'd be safer there. God knows why. Tried to get her to see straight, but she wouldn't listen.
No. Well...
You talked to Fingers yet?
If only. He's harder to get in to see than the best docs in town. We're gonna be here forever. I just know it. Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front?
Why me?
I don't think they like me. Just give it a shot. That or come up with something better.
Authorization not found.
Think Evelyn's being kept here somewhere?
On the one hand, hope she is, because I want her back fast.
Great.
But on the other, hope to God no. Because who knows what that sick fuck could have done to her.
She means a lot to you, doesn't she?
And you've arrived at that conclusion how exactly?
The moment you knew where she was, you sprang into action.
Once you get close to Evelyn, you never want to let her go.
Great.
You worked at Clouds.
Not as a doll. Tuned their virtues. That's where I met Ev, Tom, and the rest of the crew.
Okay, so can't get through there. It's a brick wall. That is one hell of a modification you've done there, ma'am. Let's sit a spell.
Fingers a friend to the working guys and girls around here.
Helped me. I'd be in a wheelchair if it wasn't for him.
He chipped you some chrome with real skin that had peeled off. What he replaced it with looks like a bathroom floor from a senior home.
Better than being a cripple.
Are we going to Okay, let's...
Here. Saw to cover you for some real chrome. From a real ripper.
If you're flush enough to afford a real reaper, then what are you doing here?
Hell do you care? She's here because she feel like it. Now thank the lady unless you and me dealt her.
Can't see nothing but a blur.
Come on, let's go.
Right.
I think he's done. We going in?
Your eyes will adjust. Eventually.
I'm going to save here because, again, I don't really have a lot of talking ability. And this could go south.
Hello. What can I do for you?
Need a minute of your time.
A minute? That's all? Shame. Could watch those juicy lips of yours flap for hours, days. But I'm busy right now. You, I recall, you visited me before. Whereas you, I can't quite place. Let me guess. Tiger claws?
I'm with the Mogs.
Ah, the Mogs. Enchanté.
Wonderful.
So, what brings you here? Can't speak or what?
Heard you help the working girls around here.
Well, very few children will play with broken toys. So when skin goes flabby, sockets go out of whack, implants malfunction. I'm sure you pay for goods, you expect top quality. Consumerism is one of
Nothing we can use there. Also, I think I need to be disinfected.
Evelyn Parker. Need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chop doc. I'll be more than glad to show you around. But, later, perhaps. Of course.
Forrest. Name mean anything to you?
Nope.
They call him Woodman. Works at the dollhouse.
You talked to him?
I'm the one asking the questions here. Was Woodman the one who introduced Evelyn to you?
Introduced? Interesting choice of words. Rolled her in on a gurney, more like. She was out of it. I honestly couldn't believe she wasn't dead.
Oh dear.
Never mentioned her name, so I just called her Doll. Poor girl. Tried to help her, I did. But as you
Right.
can see, this isn't exactly a state-of-the-art facility.
Mentioned you couldn't help her.
Sadly, I think
What?
this is going to be an exposition
If I
first.
only knew, I wager she'd be standing here, happy and smiling. Instruction register on her chip was burnt to a crisp. Tried replacing it. Nothing.
Any idea what caused the damage?
Tech was top-notch. Didn't go kerplunk on its own, that's for sure.
Saying she was targeted.
A net runner, as I see it. One with some serious code up their sleeve, too.
Get to the point.
The point? Ah, yes. Well, I haven't the faintest idea where she is.
Enough of this bullshit! What'd you do to her, you freak?
Now, either you put a muzzle on this creature, or put her down. It's impossible to have a conversation with her around.
Wonderful.
Don't talk to her like that.
She insulted me!
Look, the quicker you spill, the shorter you'll have to put up with us. Now, Evelyn Parker. Where is she?
Could very well be on her way to becoming the next underground brain dance, darling. That's all I know.
You sure about this?
4 days I had her here. She was out cold in La La Land for
Oh, dear.
practically every minute. It wasn't a slumber party. We didn't have pillow fights and promised to send each other postcards.
What do you mean by underground?
I don't know. I mean, I don't watch that sort of stuff.
Snuff? XBDs?
I told you I don't know.
Where will we find her?
How many times do I have to repeat myself? I don't know. I did what anyone in my place would do. When I realized I wouldn't be able to help her, patch her up, I called my fixer. 2 guys came and picked her up the same day.
Who'd you call? Who's your fixer?
Wakako. Told her I had a busted doll with a BD implant to hand off.
Where did they take her?
I told you already. I don't know. They weren't the talkative kind, and I'm no gunk. I know better than to ask questions of people like that.
You're no gunk? What do you think? Why'd all these girls come in here, let you grope around them? Think it's for your charm? Your caring attitude? They do it because they got no choice. And in the end, they despise you. They can smell you're pathetic.
These guys, what did they look like?
Like you, me, anyone else in this city.
Really now, they looked like you.
They look like the kind of guys you don't make eye contact
I feel
with.
like they're, you know, trying
One of them
to
was
something
a
shame
bearded
him.
fella.
I don't know what shame they're trying to invoke, but I feel like there's
The
an
two
element
that came for
of
her
shame
didn't
that's
say anything about where
they're
they
trying
take her,
to
what they were gonna do to her.
invoke.
Mentioned something about virtues with a moth, of all things. Said she'd be perfect for them, whatever that means. But that's really all I know.
You pawned her off like she was some fucking inanimate mannequin.
Because that's exactly what she was.
Need air. I'll be outside. She, overdid it a bit. Timber's been running high lately.
Yes, well, you're a far more reasonable beast. Prettier, too.
Okay, so the question is, can I still use him as a Ripper Doc? Because I'd like to use him as a Ripper Doc. But probably not now.
I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
Trust me, Judy. Compared to the pieces of shit I scrape off my shoe every day, Fingers doesn't come close to being half their brand of rotten.
Got no fucking words, V. None.
Don't worry. We'll find her. I know it.
We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse.
Hey! Keep it together! Wanna give up now?
No. Only lead we got's an XBD. Where's that get us?
We also know we're looking for something related to the Death's Head. Better than nothing.
I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Death's Head symbol bring anything to mind. Anything. Doesn't matter how small.
This industry... I mean, market's looking for every kind of fetish out there. It's cavernous. But an XBD outfit'd be on the move, almost always. Makes them harder to nab, harder to sting.
Great.
Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
Could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues.
Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Everyone, everything leaves something behind. Just need to know where to look. Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town. That's an extra pair of expert eyes.
Well,
So exposition
the
quest is
expert
going
has a better
fantastically.
idea. Pleasures of Night City, a domain with its twin on the dark net. Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
I was talking through that exposition. Are we done now?
Let me think for a sec.
I know, like, let's give the dark net site a shot.
What's
I
up?
think
I
I
think I'll
prefer.
try calling Wakako. Fix her fingers mentioned.
Thought of an angle to run on her?
Why would I need one?
Even if she knows the studio's location, she's not gonna spill. Be putting her neck on the line.
Okay. I'm buying the brain dance. We can analyze. Play detective.
Fine. Meantime, see if I can't find something on the NCP domain.
Call
I'll wait in the
Wakako or visit her on Thingo Street. How did she open that locked door? That's a locked door that Judy opened. And to be honest, I'm a little bit disturbed at the fact that she was able to open that locked door. Okay, I don't want to know about any of that. And looks like Mr. Fingers is now out of business, which is a shame. And I can't open that window. So off we go. We'll visit our friend on that street, but I think just to round out today, because I think we're just about out time. Not only are we just about out time, but I think I'm also probably at the emotional edge of my ability to continue. I think to finish, we shall just clear up some minor street crime here, and then call it a day. Hopefully this street crime is one that we can sort out fairly easily. And just for snicks and gigs, I'm not going to bother to crouch. I'm just going to let them see me. I'm going to wait for a sec. That guy's gone down. I will put in another contagion on this dude, and they'll all get contaged. And I think that's everyone. Oh, hello. Overheat. And you see, I could have used that,
Thank you. Thank you.
no, that's fine. I could have used those cameras, but I didn't, because I didn't think to. But, is what it is. So, what am I supposed to do here? Where's the MacGuffin? There's the MacGuffin. While we're here, just for old time's sake, we will jack into this and get some more money. And we might at some stage get that extra piece of cyberware, but not just yet. Firstly, we need money, hence we will do this. Well, on that disappointing note, gentle viewers, we shall leave it here. We shall steal this person's bike, and with all haste, we shall leave this place and go to another place, a better place, or a worse place. We don't necessarily care. Until then, and to the strains of sort of knockoff mid-90s industrial grunge, we shall leave it there, and I shall see you in the next glorious edition of the No Gun Run.